Welcome back, guys. Today is a great day. We're going to go down to a lower school class. In fact, a kindergarten class. And we are going to see a fully gamified kindergarten classroom with an experience of a lifetime. All right, guys. So excited to have you. This kindergarten class had been working on coming up with making a business, and each class could choose their own business. The one that I happened to go check out was a spa. And these kids and this teacher built this experience out, and they had to think of everything that would go in a spa, and they sort of studied what would go in a spa, and then they would try to recreate those experiences here in their classroom. And gamification a lot of times is sort of learning through the experience, learning through play. So putting in place some sort of experience where you're sort of suspending the reality of what we're in to try this other experience, to get your mind wrapped around another experience, to think about something a little different. And this did such a great job. And what I loved about it, guys, is when I go present sometimes as a middle school teacher, people are like, oh, this fits your middle school, but I'm an AP biology teacher, no way would it work. Or some other teachers are like, I don't know if we could gamify with, my second graders. I just don't think they would get it. There's so many ways to do gamification, guys. Your mind's gonna just once you start to see. And actually many of you, in fact, those elementary teachers, I think many of you already do many gamification components in your class.
Mindful journey spell. Please find a circle comfortable for a mindful moment.
Awesome, thank you. So here we can see in this class tour that these kids building out a spa took attention to detail, and it's in the detail that we learn, right? So through this attention to detail, they've built everything from their greeter when you come in to a Zen mindful moment on the carpet and walk you through a mindful exercise.
Please get into your mindful position. Place your hands on your knees. Long, straight back. Lower your gaze. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale.
Then we have the teacher sort of asking the clinicians, right, who are going to give us hand massages to move to the other side to the tables, and they take their spots, and they have figured out how to make that experience great. They have from little rocks, these tiny little details, right? These rocks, the candles, the flowers, the two different oils rubbed together in the hands. There was a process, there was a thought, the white tablecloths, right? Everything in the classroom moves to this experience to engage both us as well as the students. They sort of, there's that old saying, a dress for success, and that's exactly what the kids did here, right? They fully immersed themselves in the learning experience because the teacher gave that opportunity for that experience to exist. And when we get older and we just sort of do that march to the curriculum, well, I don't have time for that. But if you look around in this classroom, all the leadership skills that were gained, all the connections to themselves too, they're never going to forget this day. And I have to tell you, it was crazy powerful when I walked around and I was shooting all of these shots in this experience, and I just noticed one thing after the next. They have stress balls that they made, and then they didn't just stop there. They made different kinds of stress balls, some with lentils, some with rice, some with flour, different colors. There was the little like sort of poem that went with it. There was the water bottles that were marked with their logo and message. The little chapstick. They even had to apply for their jobs, and they had all their applications laid out. They got the little white slippers, everything, the details. It was all in the details. The waterfall YouTube sort of shot in the background. All of this produced just an overwhelming sensory experience for us parents. They had a scent machine kind of that they made their own oils and sort of put out the scent, and it was just lovely. They had sort of peaceful music playing. Everybody was calm, so no one's moving at the pace I'm moving now. And it was just amazing. And when you sort of stopped and sort of, I mean, for a moment you felt like you were in a spa, and you had to almost pull yourself out and be like, oh my gosh, this is like a little 5-year-old doing this, little 6-year-old doing this. They were doing it. They were doing it and doing such a good job. So I sometimes want us to stop and just think, how can we offer these kind of experiences? Whether gamification, you do the big leaderboards and badges, or if you just do gamification by doing more the role-playing simulation activity like we have here, where they suspended reality a little bit and they let their mind go on a journey. They let themselves take part in something that they're never going to be able to take part in for the longest time until they get much older. But they got to put themselves into being a greeter, being a manager, working with money, working with clients, looking them in the eye, trying to make them feel that you're present. I was blown away. It was epic. Parents could see and love what their children did. Teacher was blown away by what they did. Best of all, the students were blown away. They were immersed in the experience, and they were proud of the moment. This is an experience they will remember forever. And it's one that I think that we should all try to build ourselves into our classrooms. However that may look or feel at our various grade levels and campuses, I want us all to strive to make these kind of magical moments.